Live. So, purpose, vision, and goals. Wow. Wow. Welcome again to another episode on same time, same channel, same bad channel. Actually, all five of them, I think. But we're going to talk again on purpose, vision, and goals. And I want to encourage you to go back and listen to the previous recordings from the previous 2 or 3 weeks. They were on the same topic. And as a matter of fact, we discussed this again in the morning session with some of the clients and guests. And this purpose, vision, and goals for leaders and professionals is serious business. Like you got to have a definite purpose that's going to guide your ambitions, and that's going to guide your vision and guide your goals. And you will have yourself a whole different story of what's really happening to you. If you're confused and not sure on what's going on, well, tune in, because today I'm going to talk a little briefly about it, and then we're going to look over the actual article that I have on this and share it with you. And if you want it, you're welcome to have it, and let's have a conversation about it. Now, why is that important? So you see, well, it's important because when you're not on purpose, everything is off course. So when you're not on purpose, everything is off course. But when you have the right purpose, you will easily have the right vision to be in the right direction that you want to go. When you have the right vision, you will start seeing the goals. So that's kind of how it's connected. If you're not on purpose, everything is off course. And if you don't have the right purpose, you will easily develop wrong things. But if you have the right purpose, you'll be on the right vision, and then this right vision will start giving you the goals that you want to achieve. So we will be looking at this small article. I'm going to attempt to share it with you shortly, and I'll play the audio as well. We'll see if it's going to work. So, so your purpose is like your vocation. Is like, what's your purpose like? And you can't fool yourself about it. You have to be on target. Otherwise, you'll be miserable for a long, long time. You won't have a decent life. You won't live your life right. But you got to choose. At some point, you got to choose what is your purpose, how to expand your life, how you expand your consciousness, how you expand your assets, your legacy. So let's see. I think I have it open. Let's see if the system lets me share it, and then we're just gonna go through it. We're gonna keep it easy today, and I'm not gonna do a lot of talking. I'm gonna let the audio do the talking, because I've talked about it a few times before, and we talked about it this morning. So you can definitely go back and get the recordings on that. So let's see if it shares, and then we'll let the audio play along as well. So all right, so this is the almighty article, and I did study this with the late Bob Proctor, a while ago, and he's passed away now. So it is phenomenal to really understand. You have to read it more than once, because it is kind of confusing, and that's why most people are off course most of their life. So, if you want to develop the awareness and the right level of depth, I suggest you dig into this article and start tuning into it. So, let's see if I can play the audio as well. And you'll get to hear from Bob himself, not just me. So, here we are. Just want to see where we are here. Okay, so let's see what happens.
What a different story people would have to tell if they would adopt a definite purpose and stand by that purpose until it had time to become an all consuming purpose. Napoleon Hill wrote those words in The Laws of Success. Hello, this is Bob Proctor with another edition of the Freedom Series. And I have a question for you. Do you have a definite purpose that guides your ambitions, vision, and goals? It doesn't matter how you think you arrived here on this planet. with yourself. Nobody knows your gifts better than you. It's an innate sense that you have. I don't care what your parents, guardians, teachers, bosses, and best friends have said in the past, and neither should you. In this session, don't even entertain any negatives about yourself, past or present, real or imagined. Understand that negative images have been crowding your mind since your first week on this planet. Even your first school papers were marked in red slashes when you were wrong. That red mark drew your entire conscious attention, even if it was the only mark on the entire page. It shifted your energy completely. You might have brooded about it for days. It might have made you fearful of the next mistake you'd make. In many cases, it's this ongoing conscious attention on negativity and failure that keeps people from making any kind of different directional move in their lives. You've had failings in your life. I've had failings in my life. When we fail, it's not a fault issue. We simply were not in harmony with what we were trying to do. You might have had a failed relationship in your past that's left you with the opinion that it was your fault. You play the tapes back again and again, rethinking what you said or how you acted. You're so embroiled in what you should have done differently that you're not seeing the bottom line truth. The relationship was not in harmony. It wasn't resonating. You might have failed.
All right. So perhaps the audio was not going through very well or not going through at all. But anyhow, the article is available. You can get it and you can read it. And I'm sure, it's 11 pages. So it's going to take you 11, 12 minutes to read it. So you can do that. But you establish your purpose, which truly is going to give you what you really love to do. You build your vision, and then you set your goals and you get onto that. Now, most people will not do that. Most people will struggle. Most people would not even figure it out. Most people are too scared to ask those deep questions. But it's absolutely essential to have this goal of something that you really, really want. So if we break it down to three things, all right, let's make it easier. Instead of having this big purpose, vision, and goals, like let's say you go 5 years from now. Give yourself an example. 5 years from now, where do you want to be? How much money you want to have? Where do you want to work? Where do you want to live? Like 5 years from now. And that's the challenge. You go out 5 years and it stretches you that far. Now, if you don't set something big like this that challenges you, you're going to get bored. And that's the idea, is to find something that would just engage you to do that, right? So challenges, okay, 5 years from now. You don't go 20, 30, 40, go 5. Let's just go 5. Now, once you pick that thing, ask yourself this question, does it challenge your belief? Does it challenge your belief that, oh man, I can't do that. Oh, wow, how am I going to do that, right? How am I going to do this? How am I going to do this? Because it challenges your belief. It just doesn't let you get there because you don't believe that you can do that thing, right? The third thing is that this idea 5 years from now doesn't make you uncomfortable. If you're too comfortable with it, that means you did not go far enough. So you want to be able to go as far as you want, as far as you can see. I would say 5 years is good. 10, 20, 30. Yeah, some people say they can do it. I don't know. It's kind of too far. And at the beginning, once you set it, it's hard to believe. Because how would you believe it? You haven't done it anyways. If you believed it already, and if it's really in your mind, you would have created it. So you set something really, really far that challenges you. It's going to challenge your beliefs, and then you go on making it. So this purpose will expand your life. So let's review these final few lines. So establish your purpose, build your vision, and set your goals. So think of the purpose as the far away. Your vision is along the way. Everything you do is kind of aligned with that purpose. And then the goal are the steps along the way. Because even if you have a 5-year goal, well, what's this 1 year goal? What's the 1 month goal? What's the 1 week goal? What's the 1 day goal? So you start breaking it down because you could only work with now. I get that with the no sound. I see some comments online from no sound. Yeah, it's because the sound was causing issues with the mic that I have connected. So I'll play with the sound another time to figure that out to play the actual audio. Okay. So 5 years, 1 year, 1 month, 1 week, 1 day. Do that exercise. You get to read an article. Article is incredible. So the article is available. If you want it, you can have it. Some of the people that were in the morning meeting actually requested it already, and it's just going to help you kind of line things up. If you don't know how to do it by yourself, you can do this, but don't make it complicated. Oh, here's Teddy saying hello. Don't make it complicated. Keep it simple. Now, do me a favor. There is last week's and the week before, and the week before was all on the same topic where I explained more on how to do all this together. So go back and listen to them. They're probably still out there on YouTube and the Facebook group. But if you can't find them, reach out. That's my calendar there. And if you want me to walk you through it, I can walk you through it as well. So thank you, Ladana. Yeah, I'm back. If you want me to walk you through it, you book a time and then we can discuss it. We can go through it together. Okay, it's easy. Some people just want to be sure that they are on the right track, so we can do that. What else? So let's review what we covered. So we establish your purpose, and your purpose is something you truly love to do. You build your vision, and that's a long term you love doing. You're not going to give it up no matter what. And then you set these goals, which are the milestones along the way. It's something that you want along the way. Goals are for us to get, not are for us to grow, not to get. So you're moving in this direction. You're moving in this vision and purpose alignment. All right. With that, thanks again. We'll keep it nice and short to the 15 minutes and just 1 minute over. So, but sorry about the sound. Reach out if you really want to